To create this beautiful look, I'm gonna start off by applying my primer, and I'm using this yellow correcting primer by NYX, and I'm just applying this all over my face with my hands. For foundation, I'm using the NYX Photogenic Foundation in the shade Golden Honey. I'm gonna start off by blending it in with a foundation brush, and I make sure to spread all the product all over my face. And then next I'm gonna go in with a wet beauty sponge, and I'm blending the foundation in even more, making sure it looks seamlessly, but also because the brush can sometimes leave the foundation looking a little streaky. And for my concealer, I'm using my trusty LA Pro concealer in the shade Cool Tan, and I'm just applying this in the areas that are set for you to highlight, which is my under eyes, my forehead, my upper lip, and also on my chin. The next, I'm just gonna blend this out with a foundation brush as well, and I also gonna go in with my wet beauty sponge again to make sure this is properly blended. After blending, it's time for baking. So for baking under my eyes and in all the areas that I set the concealer, I'm using my W7 Banana Dreams powder, and I'm just applying this all over the areas that I used the concealer. For a subtle contour, I'm using my Smart Compact powder in the shade Toast, and with an angle brush, I'm contouring my face in all the areas that I like to contour. I prefer powder contours over cream contours because I feel like this looks more natural, for as far as that is possible, with a full face makeup look, of course. With a steepling brush, I'm brushing away all the excess banana powder because I don't need that anymore, and ain't nobody got time to be looking like a donut. Next, I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC44.5, and I'm applying this all over the areas that I used the setting powder. And this just makes sure that everything is blended in properly and that you don't have any flashbacks or anything like that. For eyes, I'm starting off with my Painterly paint pot, and I'm just applying some of that with a brush all over my lids. And then I'm making sure to set that with a little bit of that setting powder. This just makes sure that it's easier to blend in all the eyeshadows that I'm gonna use. And for my first eyeshadow, I'm applying Frisky, and I'm applying this all in my crease as a transition color. And this is by NYX, by the way. I really love these warm toned shades. So next I'm gonna go in with this Full Trottle eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the brown shade to apply this in my crease as well. And I'm just deepening up the look with this eyeshadow. And by the way, I'm using a fluffy blending brush to apply these colors. I think this is easier to apply, and it makes it go on very natural. So I love using a fluffy blending brush. Then next I'm picking up some of that berry kind of shade, and I'm applying that on the outer corner too to deepen that up even more. For the open space on my lid, I'm using some loose eyeshadow pigment in the shade Melone, and this is from MAC. And I'm just applying this with a flat brush in the space that I left open. And I'm basically just packing this on and making sure it appears. Then I take my brush and I just blend that in quickly. And then for the bottom part of my eye, I'm using these two shades, and I'm just applying this on the bottom line under my lashes. And then for my brow bone, I like to use the Betty Loumanizer to highlight my brow bone, and I'm using that on a clean blending brush. And for eyeliner, I use my trusty eyeliner by Essence, and I like to apply a simple wing, nothing crazy, just a simple classy little wing. For a little sparkle, I'm using some of that lightest color in the palette on top of the loose eyeshadow pigment that I used from MAC. And then for eyelashes, I'm using the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, and I apply this all over my lashes, top and bottom. And what is up with these ugly faces I make when I apply mascara though? Close your mouth, girl, close it. For blush, I'm going in with some NYX blush. This is the Ombre blush in the shade Feel the Heat, and I'm just applying this on the apples of my cheek and also a little bit on my chin. And for my highlighter, I like to use the Betty Loumanizer from the Balm. This is the business, you guys. I've been using this so much and I love it. However, I'm always open to try new things, so if you know any bomb highlighters with golden shades, let me know in the comments down below. I would really like to know. Setting spray, I like to use the NYX Matte Finish Spray, and I just spritz my whole face into this spray. And then I press all that moist into my skin with my beauty sponge. For my lipstick, I like to go in with a liquid lipstick from the Lingerie line from NYX. And I'm first gonna apply the shade Teddy on the outer corner, and then I'm filling it in with the shade Bustier. And I really love this lip combo. The next, I just slick down my edges off camera because you gotta make sure they are slayed. And this is the finished look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye, guys!